want to talk to you about something that's really hard for most of us to talk about or even think about. But if you happen to get into this situation, I really want to lay out a couple different paths and things to think about. Today, I want to talk about what happens when you go to your 6 or 7 week ultrasound and there's no heartbeat. It's shocking, it's gutting, it's awful, but I want to make sure that you're prepared. If you go to your 6-week ultrasound and there's no heartbeat, sometimes they will bring in the doctor and the doctor will say, "I'm so sorry, but the pregnancy hasn't progressed." Sometimes they'll say, "I'm so sorry, we don't see a heartbeat, but we would like to see you in a week and let's see what's happening." Should this happen, what I want you to do is certainly follow up, go to that next ultrasound. But let's say the doctor comes in and says, "I'm so sorry, we didn't see a heartbeat. We would love for you to consider, if you live in a state that does this, we would love for you to consider a D&C sooner rather than later, or to take a medication like methotrexate to induce a miscarriage." Now, some women are caught totally off guard, and the doctor says, "Let's schedule that D&C, or let's get you that medication. I want you to start taking it tomorrow." And the client hasn't had any time to process. So what I want to tell you today is that should that happen, you can always give yourself a couple of days or a week to really process, really grieve, really decide on how you want to see this through. So don't feel guilty. Don't feel selfish if you do decide to take that course. Make some time for yourself, really sit with it, really grieve what's happened, and then schedule the D&C or fill the prescription to take the medication. On the other hand, sometimes what we see here at Fertilista is clients will take too much time and then not follow up. So what you're doing is you're putting yourself at risk for infection or hemorrhaging. There's a lot of side effects and a lot of complications that can happen. So I want you to take some time, but don't take longer than a week or 2 weeks. Certainly follow up with your doctor or nurse to figure out what the best course of action might be. Or in the meantime, you might start bleeding on your own. I know this is a tough conversation to have, but sometimes when we get that news, we kind of bury our head in the sand and we don't really know where to turn. So I hope that you find this advice helpful, and just know that we're so sorry if you experience this on your journey, but just know that unfortunately there is a rainbow baby out there for you. So hold on, we're here for you. I'm Nicole Stern, I'm the founder of Fertilista.